Good afternoon. The character fan here. So my United right. So Ruben Amorim has done an interview for Stan Sport, and he said we're we're performing better because our confidence has grown, and that comes from positive results. It doesn't surprise me that we're improving, but we're still far from being a perfect team, capable of winning every game. There's still a lot of work ahead. As I've said for months, the formation itself has never been the issue. Never been the issue. It's about dynamics, competence, and our style of play. If you analyse the games where we struggled this season, the problem wasn't the system but a lack of intensity in this league. You need to be flawless to win consistently. And for me, he's spot on. We are improving, and I am seeing a lot of I'm seeing a lot of improvement in the team, but like Ruben Amorim said, we've got a lot of work to do, and I like that, and he's balanced regarding that as well. He also said that I've learned a lot over the last year, open brackets to close brackets. I'm a better manager. I'm a better manager now. Better manager now, and I'm ready for the future, but also for the present. It was a difficult journey, but a necessary one. For me, again, spot on. He also said, I'm promoting youth players to the first team, Ruben Amorim, that is. Firstly, playing for Man Utd is a privilege, as some young players forget that at times. I agree with him on that. I think when we get young players, I think some of them think that they made it already. They haven't. Then he said, then there's the physical side. It's crucial for competing in the Premier League. Again, spot on. Some of our young players need to bulk up, and hopefully they do that. And yeah. Also, he said you also need to help handle media attention. When a young player has a good game, it's important not to overhype it, which has been an issue before. And lastly, talent and work ethic. Those are the key qualities we look for. He also said, Ruben Amorim on the academy, when I first arrived, the schedule was so packed that it was difficult to properly prepare, to understand the full context, to learn each young player's development plan and speak with the coaches. That's what we're focusing on now, and it's part of the job I really enjoy. There are players who understand what it means to wear this badge, and others who may not reach Man United's level but can generate funds to help with PSR and facilitate bringing in other players. The academy will be vital to our club's future. Historically, our strongest periods have involved academy talent. Our sports director has extensive experience working with youth systems, so we're doing everything possible to get these players ready for the first team and make them competitive. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. We have got one of the best academies in the Premier League. It's fact, and since 1937, we've had a young player a player from the academy in the matchday squad. So I do want that to continue, and yeah, just seeing if there's any other United news. Pete Holt, tickets from the Independent, said West Ham, Everton and Roma are all interested in taking Joshua Zirkzee on loan in January, with several other top Serie A sides also expected to inquire. I would keep Joshua Zirkzee, but if he wants to go, then let him go, because he was playing in the World Cup for the Netherlands. So there's that. Just checking something. Oh yeah, congratulations to Scotland for qualifying for the World Cup for the first time since 1998. God, I remember that World Cup. Brilliant World Cup that was. Rich Free from the Manchester News said Sekou Kone is currently viewed as a fifth choice central midfielder in the senior squad. As a result, Man United are increasingly open to letting the youngster go out on loan in January. For me, he needs game time, and for me, I wouldn't be against us sending him out on loan, because he does need game time. So there's that. Just Excuse me. Just Ruben Amorim speak about his first year as United head coach. Fabrizio Romano talk about what's it called? Antoine Semenyo, please get him a bloody bag. I really bag. Just check in. So Shea Lacey, Jace Fitzgerald, James Bailey, Jaden Ngwashi, Jacob Watson and Cameron Byrne-Hughes pictured on the winning team in first team training alongside Lisandro Martinez and Josh Zertsky. Brilliant. And I hope Shea Lacey does get a chance when Brian Boomer goes to the AFCON, because I do rate Shea Lacey. He reminds me a lot of Phil Foden for some weird reason. Right, so Sam Stun's done a piece on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and a former colleague on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer taking over Manchester United following Jose Mourinho's dismissal. An optimist to the limit. He sees good in everything. He was signing things like saying good morning, how you doing, being human basically. Everything had been on the down and was very flat. People weren't being themselves. He opened the door and got them to smile again. As caretaker, I didn't mind him, but we should have got Mauricio Pochettino at that time, but never mind. But I'm more than happy with Ruben Amorim, don't get me wrong. I think that's to be done. Oh, hang on, no. Ruben Amorim on the importance of Ineos backing him. It's always really important, but it's more important for the fans to understand that we have a clear path and that we had we have a clear path, and that we are to do everything and we are, no matter what goal. Jesus fucking wet. We are going to. I'll start again. It's always really important, but it's more important for the fans to understand that we have a clear path and that we are to do everything, and we are, no matter what, going to continue that path. Bit of a typo there, but okay. Because for me, I have to be really honest. It doesn't change much, because I'm not worried if I'm going to lose my job. I always have that feeling. So it's a good thing to hear, but it does not change. But it does not change nothing in the way I behave, the options I have. I know clearly the path I have to go. Finally, a manager who knows what he's doing. No, he doesn't. Yes, he has his flaws, Ruben Amorim. Even I will admit that. But for me, I do believe he's the right man for United. So there's that. Bruno Guimaraes on Casemiro. His background is title. He's a complete player. His career speaks for itself. In one of my first interviews with the national team in 2020, when I arrived, they asked if I was inspired by anyone in midfield, and I said his name Casemiro. He's also an idol there for everything he's done, especially at Real Madrid, the 5 Champions League titles. A guy that everyone who plays in Brazilian midfield talks about. A guy that everyone who plays in Brazilian midfield talks about. Casemiro is a guy we have to follow. So I think it's a bit of everything. He's a leader. I do agree. Another quote from Ruben Amorim on Sir Jim Ratcliffe's public interview where he showed faith and backed him. If you remember when Jim Ratcliffe gave that interview, that settled down a lot. The noise around the club changed completely, and that was really important for the team. And if it's really important for the team, it's really important for the team. So his words had a huge impact, not on the way I do things, but the way people see. For me, I do agree with that, but because it's no coincidence we're on this 5-game unbeaten run since Sir Jim Ratcliffe publicly backed Ruben Amorim, and I'm more than happy about that. So yeah, so like Ruben Amorim said, it's good for the team. Excuse me. Oh God, I'm bloody cold. It's very cold in Wales today. We are expected snow either today or tomorrow. Oh, stretch. No more internationals till March. We move. Get in. So yeah, but I'm very, very happy that Sir Jim Ratcliffe publicly backed Ruben Amorim. So yeah, right. So you can tweet me at Man Utd 2022. Subscribe to my channel with the character fan. Come below that video. Take a thanks for watching. Goodbye from me. Adios. Goodbye.